Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Surprise Cast. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about how surprise triggers one-shot learning. Now, generally speaking, we accept new information that fits coherently into our intact belief system. This explains why we like our favorite news sources. They generally share our biases and we accept their points of view readily. We also tend to accept small updates incrementally as it takes little cognitive resources. The really big shockers, the ones that stun or surprise us, are the ones that create one-shot learning. Now, with incremental learning, we gradually acquire new knowledge through trial and error. Learning the times tables is a good example. However, we sometimes encounter unfamiliar situations important enough to learn rapidly in order to survive. In these circumstances, we need a mechanism to learn instantly. Scientists have long suspected that one-shot learning involves a different brain system than gradual learning, but they could not explain what triggers the rapid learning or how the brain decides which mode to use at which time. Researchers at Caltech recently discovered that uncertainty in terms of the causal relationship is the main factor in determining whether or not rapid learning occurs. Uncertainty spikes during a surprise. What just happened? Researchers found that a high degree of causal uncertainty instructs the brain to dramatically adjust the learning as to engage one-shot learning. Now, this activation works like a switch, all or nothing. Researchers found that the part of the brain associated with complex cognitive activities, the prefrontal cortex, evaluates causal uncertainty and triggers instant learning if warranted. Importance is a designation our emotions determine. Once triggered, the brain recruits the hippocampus to regulate the emotions and initiate long-term memory storage. If not recruited for immediate learning, the hippocampus remains silent. The author stated, like a light switch, one-shot learning is either on or it's off. Although little is known about what level of emotional arousal is needed to trigger one-shot learning, the immense emotional and neurological burst of surprise is definitely a trigger. Thank you for listening to another Surprise Cast.